A group of friends plan a trip to the Caribbean. Nothing could go wrong, right? Hi guys, it's Tayo aka Miss T. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome if you are new. Welcome back if you are not new. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Turn on your post notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Like this video, share it with your friends, and leave a comment in the comment section before you go. Also, I have a blog on WordPress. The link will be in my description box and it will also be shown on the screen. This review will also be there. You can check it out and follow me there also. Today, I'm going to be talking about the movie Vacation Friends 2. So, Vacation Friends 2 is an American buddy comedy movie, and it is the sequel to Vacation Friends that came out a few years ago. So this movie, it's the cast reunites. It stars various stars like John Cena, Yvonne Orji, Lil Rel Howery, Rooney Cheng, and many more. This movie begins when the previous one left up. So if a quick recap of Vacation Friends 1. So Emily and Marcus, they went on a trip. So at the trip they met another couple, Ron and Kyla, who are outgoing. They do crazy things, they drink, they do drugs. Meanwhile, Marcus and Emily, they are calm, they are collected, they don't like risk. So they are like two opposites. So but they meet and they become friends, and even though Ron and Kyla, they made them do crazy things, but they formed a friendship in the process. And yeah, Marcus and Emily, they got engaged, they got married. Ron and Kyla were there, they were helping them and supporting them. So and Ron and Kyla, they really loved them. That when they got pregnant, they decided to name their baby after Marcus. So at the end of part 1, they had their baby, and then Ron and Kyla, they got married. So it's like a few months later. Now this is the Vacation Friends 2. So Marcus, he had a business opportunity that took him to the Caribbean. So he invited Ron and Kyla, but he didn't tell them he was going for business. He told them like it's for their honeymoon, so he wants to sponsor their honeymoon. So he invited them. He was trying to keep the business part a secret. His plan was, because he went like a few days before his meeting, his plan was to hang out with Ron and Kyla, get loose, get free, so that he'll be calm and do well on his meeting. So he invited Ron and Kyla. They came with their baby, and also Murillo from the part 1, who was like the hotel, who was at the hotel desk when they met at part 1. So they became friends with him. Also, they invited him. So he was like acting like the babysitter. He was babysitting baby Marcus while the two couples were out by the beach, partying, drinking. Yeah. So but Marcus' secrets, it didn't last for long. So because like the following morning, they were by the pool, and he saw the people he had the meeting with. So the meeting was with a Korean company called Kimway. He wants to build a 5-star hotel for them in Chicago. So they told him to come to one of the hotels in the Caribbean to meet with them and like give his presentation and see if they will choose him for the job. So while they were there at the Caribbean, the second day, Marcus, he saw the Korean people. He was like, oh, what's going on? And he was nervous. So the Koreans, they approached Marcus. They're like, hey, are you Mr. Parker of Parker Constructions? He was like, yes, that's me. It was like trying to just be vague. I was like, oh, your hotel is so good, thank you. I'll see you later. But the man was like still talking, and I hope you been enjoying your stay. I hope you enjoyed your room and stuff like that. So when Marcus was just trying to tell the man to go down, oh yeah, thank you, talk later, talk later. So Kyla and Ron were like, that's weird, what's happening? So Marcus, he opened up and he told them that he had a meeting. So he tried to talk to them that please they should behave themselves, they should not embarrass him, that he wants to get this deal. So Ron and Kyla, they were like, oh okay, okay. So and meanwhile, before the Koreans left, they invited them, like 4 of them, to an event. Yeah, so the vice president, who was Yuan, invited them to an event to just get to know each other. So they went for the event that night, and Morelli was looking after the baby. So Marcus was trying to keep Ron and Kyla away from the Kimway executives. So anyway, during the event, like someone was causing havoc, like a distraction, and it turns out it was Kyla's father, Reese, who just got out from prison. They're like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? And he said when he discovered his daughter was in the Caribbean, he wanted to see her. He couldn't wait. He didn't see her for the wedding. So he was excited. He wanted to see his daughter. So Marcus was like, oh my God, not another one. So Marcus and Emily, they were like, oh no, not this man, not Kyla's father, not another one of them. So but they were like, okay, let's just give him a chance. Maybe he could surprise us. Like they said, look at Ron and Kyla. When we first met them, we were like, no, we don't want to be friends, but see, we are good friends now, and maybe it will be good. So they're like, okay. But Marcus was still trying to keep them away from the Kimway executives. So yeah, Reese, like the first impression Marcus and Emily had of Reese, they were suspicious of him and doubtful that he had ulterior motives. So, but they decided to give him a chance. So, the next day, Marcus and Ron, they decided to take Reese out to see the island. So, at the beach, he meets up with a guy, a stranger named Jerome, while Marcus and Ron were like walking or something. Reese found an opportunity to like slip away and went to meet up with Jerome. So that didn't help. Marcus and Ron were like, who is that, who is that? But anyway, they brushed it aside. And yeah, later that day, they had to go to a casino because Yuan invited them again to the casino, that they should come and bond and get to know each other. So he said the way they bond in their company is by playing a drinking game. So while Marcus and Ron were with Yuan, Emily and Kyla, they were in the casino playing games. So Marcus was trying to keep his cool. He was not trying to drink so that he would look presentable before them. So he told Ron to drink for him, to play the game for him. So yeah, while he went to get Ron, they saw Reese again with another person. It turns out the person was Warren, a drug lord. So it turns out Reese was meeting up with Warren, a drug lord he was trying to steal from, but this was not known at the time. So anyway, they played the game and was happy that Marcus is bonding with them. So they go back to the hotel. So the next day, which was like the meeting was in about a few hours. So the next day, Reese, he invited them. He was like, oh, let's go to a family snorkeling trip, let's go snorkeling. So they were like, okay, sure, let's go. And it was part of his plan. He was trying to use them to get Warren's money, which is under the sea because it's crashed. It was on a plane that crashed into a sea in Cuba. He didn't tell them this. He just took them there. It was like, go there, go there. So, and then Jerome was also there. Jerome was bringing the bags for him. So they found the money, $5 million in total, and then they started going. But the Cuban police started chasing them because they were trespassing. So they discovered that Reese was a liar. He was using them. So, but by that time it was too late. The police was after them. Anyway, so does Marcus make it to his meeting? Does he get the project, or the Kim will go with someone else for the building project? I don't know. Watch the movie to find out. Yeah, so basically that's the whole story of this movie. It's about how the vacation friends, how they reunite in the Caribbean, and things go crazy as usual. So, but unlike the previous vacation friends, this one, it's like focused mainly on, it's focused more on Reese and not the couples as a friends like the first one. So like the story kind of revolved around Reese, but it was still funny. Yeah, there were still crazy things. Like John Cena is an amazing actor. He did so good in this movie, and yeah, like the other members of the cast, they did well. They have a good chemistry together, and it showed on screen. Like we were able to enjoy the movie. Yeah, so also, yeah, their friendship was just so nice to see that they still kept in touch, and they even arranged another trip with each other, and even included Murillo this time. So it was nice. um this vacation friends movies is all about giving people a chance. Like people may surprise you, because you see, when Emily and Marcus first met Ron and Kyla, they didn't want to be friends with them, but circumstances placed them together, and they formed a friendship that they didn't know they needed, but they needed each other, and yeah, they formed a friendship. Also, it just shows that God can use anybody to help, because they didn't expect to have such a good friendship with those individuals, but they formed a friendship, and yeah, it was beneficial to their lives. And also this vacation friends too, see that plans don't always work out the way we want them to. Like human beings may plan, but God's plan always come to pass. Like Marcus, he had a perfect plan in his head of how the trip was to go. Like he was spend like a few days hanging out with Ron and Kyla, partying and doing all the crazy things Ron and Kyla wants to do. Then when Ron and Kyla leaves, he will have time to relax and be free for his meeting. But we see that was not the case, and yeah, he had to tell them and hope they behaved well. So yeah, that's it. This movie was interesting. It was funny. I recommend it. Before I go, let me rate it. Okay, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, it's interesting, it's good, and yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.